brooming. It's quite symbolic for what I've been doing in the past weeks. Just cleaning, only cleaning, getting everything out, reorganizing everything. I want to start over with this space. Start with a blank canvas, if you know what I mean. Just start from nothing, so I can build up to something really cool. And if you want to start from nothing, you have to get rid of all scrap. And that's not very exciting. So I'm also not trying to make things look exciting. Things that are boring should be shown boring. It's my goal within these videos to show reality. And of course this reality also gets romanticized by my attempt to show the beauty within these moments. But the beauty exists. So it is a part of reality. And I obviously can't show the entire reality. It's impossible. I can't put 24 hours of a day within a video of 10 minutes. And maybe boring and excited aren't right words in this context. Because it's not exciting, because it's just a slow pace. But I'm not willing to only make fast-paced stuff because people want this. I know people want this. I show by showing the slow pace of this brooming session, which was quite romantic by the morning light coming in. I do show that things don't go fast. Such a thing as cleaning is a slow process, such as everything in the world. Every real thing in the world is slow.
Around, ruled by the planet Mars, god of war. Always looking for a challenge.
Hello everybody, today is Thursday and another day of cleaning. Apparently it has been almost 2 weeks of cleaning. I also, in the past 2 weeks, I helped my brother for 2 days with building. So those were my days off. No, I did have a great time. It's good to do some physical work and not have to think about all these things, because that's the main thing that's so hard about what I'm doing, is that I'm not just cleaning my workshop, not putting everything back to its place. I'm throwing everything around and reorganizing everything. I want to make an efficient space out of this. I have to think about, do I use this? Does somebody else use this? How much do we use this? And everything needs to get out. Even if there's things that I do need to use right here, I need to get it out, because if I'm painting everything needs to be out of here, because I can't go over with it with paint, because I'm doing it with a spray gun. So I'm pretty done with it. But I'm sharing this not to complain, like I said in last video, but because I want to share with you guys that realizing such a project is not just always fun. That it's not fun doesn't mean that I shouldn't do it, because you have to push through the negative shit sometimes to reach some crazy stuff. I also realized that this is going to be a really nice place, but sometimes sometimes you also just don't have the room in your head to be dreaming, you know, because it's this place and all this mess that's here, it's just an obstacle in my mind, and I just need to get it out of there, you know. You probably know this feeling, and I need to get it out of here. So because this is like such a big thing in my head, like dreaming a lot about how I am going to arrange this space and how nice it will be, isn't a thought that passes my head a lot. But yeah, I'm going to continue just cutting some wood to put in between. As you might notice already, I haven't uploaded any videos in the past 2 to 3 weeks. I did record everything in the past time, but consciously decided to not spend any time editing, since I wanted to focus on building and especially wanted to have the plaster walls installed. After that I would edit everything and upload. The uploading scheme isn't very important to me. I'm doing this to document my life on a weekly basis, and documenting hasn't stopped during this time. I have been thinking right now, 2 weeks later, about what really made me decide this. I reckoned that delaying the video edit means that this editing apparently doesn't carry a lot of intrinsic value for me. And that's true in a way. I consciously know the benefits of making the videos, but editing is something I never look forward to. That's why I decided to change up the video format for the coming videos.
안녕.
안녕.
Well, a young man
The most important thing for me is that the videos tell a story about the lessons I learned during the week. Verbalizing this in a direct and understandable way is very important to me. On the other hand, that's the thing that costs me most time to both record and edit. Because the English language forms a barrier for me, in a way that I yet cannot fluently translate everything that's on my mind when trying to improvise a story. That's why I will start writing these stories down. This enables me to work out a story better because I have more time to do so. After refining this to a direct and understandable story, I will read it out, use it as a reference to freely tell my story into the camera, or make a spoken word out of it to support the videos. Bye bye. Hello everybody! Today was the first day of construction and it was not easy. This is my first project in which I am the leader and because it's also quite a big space, if you do things unprecisely, you are definitely going to see this. And you can imagine that I was quite stressy about this because I do have some experience with building, but as I said, this is my first project in which I lead the project. That's the thing I don't have experience with, because I needed to calculate everything, know how to make the construction, and while I never did this, it was quite hard. I had quite a hell nerve experience today, because this room is also not really straight, especially the floor. It's made from these tiles, as you can see, and like one tile is this high, the other one is this high. So there are like crazy amounts of height difference, and you need everything to be leveled out evenly. So I first started my fight against this leveling. Luckily I also made some progress. That is very nice. It's calming to me to see that I had like a really it was a mess in my head this morning when I was busy, but I managed to come up with a system which works apparently also, because I measured it afterwards and it works. So I do know how to do and how to proceed, and I am really happy with that, because as you can see there are only two vertical beams standing. That's not a lot. I thought I would be ready completely today, also the plaster walls on it. I am happy to know that now it's really straight and really nice, and I do really understand how it works. So this just is very useful in the future, and for now also. Not a lot of progress, but we're proceeding to tomorrow, and I hope to be finishing the construction tomorrow, because I'm also going to Amsterdam in the evening. It would be very nice for my own calmness and rest to have finished this construction thing, so that I can come back and put on the plaster walls, which is the easy thing. If I make this nice, it's just a matter of plug and play. Building, quite a thing, but yeah, I'm happy to see this space evolving, and I'm very curious to see how it's going to be. Have a good night.